Let's go back in time, shall we? In the early 1990s, I saw a couple of films that blew my mind. Blade Runner and The Thing. They were considered box office bombs at the time of release, but they quietly were rediscovered on home video. The reason they intrigued me was the imagery, the production design, the practical effects, mixed with visual effects. I soon realized that the stories of making those two films was as interesting as the films themselves. It was about this time I also made my own character named Alex Caliborn, also known as the Iron Detective. I began creating comic books, graphic novels, and short films based on the character. The whole time I was using this to test out my skills as a storyteller. I started making my own projects, making mistakes, and learning everything on the independent filmmaking route. It was a big commitment, but I infected other creative people with my passion. One of the most important things I realized is that I didn't need anyone's permission to make content. I also learned a lot by working in the video rental industry and having unlimited access to movies. In a way, I was being paid to watch movies. Nothing could stop them until late fees were the straw that broke the camel's back. And then a new DVD service arrived called Netflix. You didn't have to drive to get the movies you wanted. They would come in the mail. I was able to see it from both sides of the spectrum, but I was also a customer of the new kid on the block. Before I knew it, I was completely on board with the new kid. It was around this time on one of the first Iron Detective shoots that I met a Full Sail graduate who was nice enough to lens my short film. I picked his brain and asked him so many questions, but eventually he got busy and we lost touch for a bit. But I thought I had peaked at what I could learn by making independent films. Let's fast forward to the present. I learned the academic approach to filmmaking through two key courses. Location lighting was one. The course description reads as follows. The location lighting course emphasizes professional techniques and protocol relevant to lighting in the world of digital production. Emphasis is placed on creative lighting design while working within a fixed budget. Students will employ color correction, camera filtration, and lighting techniques to shape and emotionally impact a scene. In plain English, that means making your images compelling while not breaking the bank. The other key course was the directing course. The description is as follows. The directing course utilizes a collaborative learning environment to introduce basic and advanced directing techniques. Students will learn theoretical considerations and techniques for directing, acting, casting, and composition. Directing is examined through the phases of pre-production to post-production delivery. An emphasis is placed on the critical evaluation as part of the directing process. In plain English, the director will take all the credit if the project is great, and the director will take all the blame if the project is bad. I want to make content with a strategic alliance, especially since the Hollywood method of filmmaking has been devastated. More people are online, and more people are streaming the same movies I was renting from Blockbuster 25 years ago. The formats and consumption have changed, but the need for entertainment is strong. I've never stopped making content. Netflix is currently making content as well. We have a lot in common. I have the goal of a showrunner on my heart. Will Netflix take on the challenge?